You think AI can do it? Look at all that AI stuff that's being spread over LinkedIn and everything. Bot mania. It's so vanilla. Step out and be unique and watch the big problem, which is really over relying on AI. What if ChatGPT's down and you got a project to do? You can't do it because the tool's not there? If that happens, you're letting your skills erode and you're relying on it, depending on it, being addicted to it. Be careful of that. President Trump just killed copyright rules. Bingo. AI stealing becomes legal. AI copyright deniers win. Surprise, surprise. Big tech and the US government agree any content goes into AI for free. Listen to what Trump said, quote, I think most of the people in the room know what I mean. When a person reads a book or an article, you've gained great knowledge. That does not mean you're violating copyright laws or have to make deals with every content provider. China's not doing it, and you have to be able to play by the same set of rules. Persuasive, right? Yet when someone reads a book or article, they can't turn it into business or millions of other articles. Hey, this isn't just a precedent. Think content is getting crappier because of AI? Wait till you see what's coming. Anyone could buy your content, put it into an open source model, and feed it. Your content has no protection. Stealing becomes legal. What will you do? Time to pivot the way you create and manage your creative ventures and control your state of mind today. Time to answer some questions you all ask. I get a lot of questions from people who are creators, people who are agencies and in search engine optimization saying, will AI replace what I do? In this episode, we're going to answer a few questions, not for everyone, but to find out at the end, what's really underneath this? What is really going on beyond technology? The ultimate question everyone asked me is, will AI replace what I do? The answer? Probably yes. Or will it? That question is at the core of what we're going to be doing, a Q&A focus on one of the really biggest issues, which is you. So will it replace what you do? Partly. Will it ultimately be able to do it? Maybe. The question isn't, will AI replace what you do? The question is, what are you doing that makes you better than AI? Because AI is just about patterns, probabilities, matching, giving people what they've done before. It's about history. It's not about now. It's not about a vision of looking forward. So while some people's jobs that they're doing now are being replaced, what you do, mm, it depends. But I don't think you want to rely on that because it'll make you give up. If you believe in that, that belief system is your belief code. And those belief codes are what make you grow. Hey, I'm not doing what I did when I began my career, and that had nothing to do with AI. So maybe if AI replaces you, maybe you're heading somewhere that's better, that's not reliant on what AI can do, the repetitive kind of stuff, the easy stuff that it can do right now, because we're a long way from it replacing everybody. Even Klarna bragged about customer support. The financial firm does loans, said, let's get rid of all these people. Now they're hiring people back. Does that mean everyone came back? No. But it also means it didn't replace them because people had questions, but AI sort of spins and answers. It doesn't really know what you do. And in Klarna's case, they found that what you do is more important. So be careful that will AI replace what I do becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're really saying, I'm afraid of being replaced. And in any career, you should know that's a possibility, AI or not. So start looking at it as not to, AI is not something to blame. Maybe it's something there to challenge you because I don't think you have another choice. But no, I don't think it's going to be human, conscious. It's not going to have your experience. Experience, what we process through our eyes, ears, feelings are not coming soon. And that's your advantage. Remember that. You're unique. AI really isn't. It's built on what other people have thought, said, done, created. Second question I get from creators all the time. Can I use AI for a boost without betraying what I'm doing? The same question that says, hey, is AI going to betray my work? Betraying means is a human characteristic. How can AI betray you if it's not human, if it's not thinking? You know who you're betraying? Yourself. So how can I protect myself from AI copying my work or stealing it? If you put anything out on social media or the public internet, you don't stand much of a chance. It's going to take it. But here's the deal. It cannot recreate that verbatim. It cannot create your 10-page article. It might create 2 pages if you're lucky, but it puts together patterns. So the idea that it's going to copy or steal my work and that's going to destroy me. And if you put anything out on the public internet, what makes AI different than what we had 5 years ago? When you'd let Google search the internet to find your information, when you would let it answer questions. Well, now we're answering questions and you put that content out there. Is it really that unique? Especially people in search engine optimization who many are kings and queens of taking other people's ideas and work and shaping them a little bit. This is the way it's gone. So you need to be careful. Yeah, AI loves to copy what everyone does. It's probabilities. It goes towards the middle. The more context you give, the better answer you get. But is somebody really searching for your work? Or is this an excuse not to do anything? That's what I run into. So your bottom line is, if you're going out and you're scared of something getting copied, don't put it out in the public internet. Don't put it out on social media. But if you want to get noticed, you got to put stuff out. So do things like if you wrote a book, why don't you give away a free chapter? Why don't you give away pieces of a free chapter? Sure, somebody can take that, but it's not the book, the unit. That's what gets you not only recognized, but that's what gets you in front of people. And if you can't show them your talent, you want to make sure that behind a paywall or behind something with a password, you can put your things and be able to protect them. But if you get too paranoid, no one's going to see it. That's a question you have to ask yourself. But I think the fear of this is an easy way to say, wait, it's over. Everything's over. This person said it. That person has an opinion, just like me, just like you. And that's all we have. So my opinion is keep it going, keep creating, and create areas where you can be sure that that information's not being taken and ask people not to take it and share it in AI. Is that perfect? No. But you know what? It's never been perfect. And it was easy to steal work before. It's been done for years. Even the AI companies bought pirated books, real books, like Harry Potter books. Were they protected? No. No one's protected. But it's also not an excuse to move forward because the biggest thing you can stop with AI is your energy to do something. The biggest fear I have is that people will use AI as an excuse not to do anything or rely on it so much that it does it for them. And that is where you get in a really bad area of work. This brings us down to the real question. If AI can do what I do, what am I worth? Hmm. Are you saying that if AI can copy what you do and that your work is like everyone else's, there's not much you can do? There are a lot of businesses where people are doing the same thing. Look at search engine optimization. It's been a history of trying to do a similar article a little different so Google will see it and be able to rank you. But then you're just sort of doing what you accuse AI of doing, mimicking, copying. And there's a lot of that in work. Don't get me wrong. But your worth is a lot more than just that isolated piece of work you do. Your worth comes from within. Your worth shouldn't be defined by what an audience says or doesn't, because anyone in the creative world knows it's up to the reader, the listener, the audience to figure out what the value of that is to them. And what they hear, what they listen, what they think isn't based on what you created. It's how they brought it in. And it's magical when you can touch that and be able to send it out, but don't expect it. So putting your worth, like just what you create, you're worth a lot more. And that goes for your own work inside because the voice in there is saying, oh, I'm scared. I can't do this. It's just going to crush me. It's fear. And it's a natural fear. This is a big threat in one sense. I'm not trying to deny that. But your worth should never come just from the pieces of work you do, but from doing the work and improving and learning and pushing yourself further. Like musicians love to play and learn and listen to others and develop their own styles. Is it entirely original? No, but it is entirely unique because no one is able to create that like that individual who took in those influences and put it out. So while AI can do it like everyone else, your worth is a lot more than your work. It's the people you work with. It's the things you're trying to do, the ideas you're putting out there, the originality. Because the reason I know it can't replace you or hurt your worth, you shouldn't value yourself on the things AI can do. Because honestly, that's just being made up to sell you. Whether it's OpenAI selling you that ChatGPT is the best thing in the world, or somebody creating a piece of art and saying that's original. And can AI create that? Maybe. Is that really what's stopping you? And are a lot of people hitting AI to get you out of it? Only for those with the lawyers. And again, you can send your lawyers out. But what you can do to protect yourself is obviously keep it behind areas where AI comes. You can block the bots that come in. You can even get paid for this. Not much, but you can get paid. So, what is your worth? Your worth is the work you do and on yourself and how you improve. And AI has none of that. The AI can only take what's happened and create something that's sort of like what happened in different patterns. Works great for code. That's very predictable. Works great on other things, but creative things, writing, putting things together, its job is not to take what you do, it's to replicate, to pattern it, and create things that put together that make a great gift to help you. But if you want to look at it as something that's taking, then just keep your work away. But if no one sees your work, you'll never connect with your audience. And that love you connect with your audience, they really, that reaction you create, you think AI can do it? Look at all that AI stuff that's being spread over LinkedIn and everything. Bot mania. It's so vanilla. Step out and be unique and watch the big problem, which is really over relying on AI. What if ChatGPT's down and you got a project to do? You can't do it because the tool's not there? If that happens, you're letting your skills erode and you're relying on it, depending on it, being addicted to it. Be careful of that because while it can create work and maybe better than you can as a writer, a lot of people get help, but it can't be something you depend on because then when somebody asks, why will they replace you when AI does everything? You are totally replaceable. But what they can't replace is when you learn how to do it your way, smartly using AI tools to fill in the gaps that you're not good at, maybe create ideas, help you with editing, but it can't replace you unless you get so dependent on it that you're relying on it to do the work for you. Because when you do the work, everything that you've been through, the way you look at things comes out. And that's what ChatGPT can't do. And you can. So what if AI does what you do? What'll be your worth? How much of you we get it. And the worth is how much it connects to your audience, your customers, the people you work with. That connection is a feeling other people have that they trust you, that they think you know what you're doing. And most of us will bluff a little bit, but you do have a little faith in yourself and don't put your worth into just the work. Put your work into doing what you do well and keep improving it. And if it does replace you, look for alternatives. But it's not going to happen as quickly as they say. And many of these questions are more about how you feel about yourself than how you feel about AI. Remember, AI is not a person. It's a series of pattern recognition, algorithms, vectors that come together to give some pretty cool things, but it doesn't give us you. And that's what your audience, your customers are looking for. Unique, special, not seen before. AI only gives you what's been seen before. Bank on it.